Hey y'all, today is day 30 of 31 days for 31 women. We have just about made it to the finish line. Can y'all believe that? I'm so excited. I'm excited for so many reasons. And first, I want to tell you guys a story. And y'all can see I don't have any makeup on, I don't have any lashes on. It's okay. I do that on purpose because I want you to see that everyday women living everyday lives can do exceptional things in the kingdom of God. And here comes my little puppy. Sit down. Sit down. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I want to tell you guys a story. So I have a friend. She's a very, very precious friend of mine. And she's going through something right now. And we were having a conversation yesterday, and she's going to be tickled that I'm sharing her story with you guys. But yesterday we were talking, and she's diabetic, and she had a skin cancer on her foot, on the side of her heel, which, as you know, has no fat content at all. It's just skin, basically. And she had to have that removed. And because she's diabetic, she had not necessarily complications, but just things that they had to be very particular about. And one of the things that she had to have done, she had to have a skin graft put over it because it was a very large area on the side of her foot. And her body rejected that skin graft. And so they wound up having to remove it. But this is the thing that I wanted you guys to get from that. She was talking to me yesterday, and she was being honest, and she would say, Renee, I really struggle. I have to change the dressing 3 times a day. Everything has to be kept very clean. And every time I have to change that dressing, I have to look at the wound. And I knew there was a sermon in it, but I didn't know exactly which way it was going to go. And so I was texting back and forth with her, and I'm like, yes, but 3 times a day, you get to see the fact that you get to keep your foot because you're diabetic. You get to see the fact that it is healing in spite of rejecting the skin graft. You get to see the scar in the other place, that you had to go through the pain of all of that and the healing process and the stitches and all of that. And even though it was not accepted where it was placed, you still have a visual reminder of how merciful God is every moment of every single day. Was it easy? No. Was it painful? Yes, but you're still here. And on top of that, being impatient with your healing process is a human condition. Why do we expect ourselves to not be human? Why do we expect ourselves to not struggle with things while we heal? Why do we expect ourselves to have to face our own issues day after day after day and be just okay with everything? We forget God knew. He knew exactly who we were when He created us. He knew exactly how we would be. Some of us struggle more with impatience than others, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't know a single human being that walks around and is just a patient person. I don't know any. Maybe y'all know some, but I don't know any. I don't know a single person that actually enjoys going through. Not one. If you find one, you let me know because I don't know any. Every single human being that I know struggles with that. We're learning, we're growing. This is our first time living, it's our only time living. God does not expect us to handle every single thing perfectly. That's why He made Jesus. That's why He created so great a salvation for us. He knew that we were not going to be able to do things on our own. And my friend was upset, first of all, that it was taking so long, but second of all, she was upset with her own impatience. And I love that about her because she's just so real and honest about everything. And we got to share that. We got to encourage each other. And I was trying to explain to her yesterday, I think there's a sermon in that somewhere. And she just kind of laughed a little bit and was like, yeah, I'm sure I'm full of sermon examples. And I can relate to that. I definitely can. But like I said, today is day 30 of 31 days for 31 women. And whatever you're facing in your life today that is causing you to be impatient, whatever healing processes that you are going through that you just keep having to face, because that's how we heal. We have to face what we're going through in order to heal. We have to deal with it. We have to bandage it up. We have to put the ointment on it, the salve, whatever that case may be, so that it can heal properly. Let's just take a moment to thank God that He deals with us that way, that He loves us so much that He will deal with the wounds and He will let us watch the process so that we can learn and grow in Him. I love you all. I'm very excited about the things that are coming up one more day before we launch. I love you all so very much. I hope you have a great day.